Hello everyone, Attack Power here with Game 1 between Ghosty, Mr. Ghosty, and Stardekk in the December monthly tournament. Let's dive right in here to Haroshaje. And on the left, in the red, we have Mr. Ghosty playing first Piotti. I can do this. Yeah, Piotti. Piotti. Oh my god. Maverick Income. And on the right, in the blue, we have Stardekk playing Panzerdivision Tatra, also on Maverick Income. So I actually forget the rules for the December tournament. I can't remember what it was. I don't know if it was a tier list thing or something like that. I wanted to play in it, but unfortunately December is December. But anyway, diving in here to Ghosty's deck. First, Polish here. A solid division that used to be much scarier. It used to be S tier, and nowadays it sits low A tier, mid B tier, somewhere in there. It's still very good. There's nothing like horribly wrong with it. There are some weaknesses, of course, but nothing backbreaking. It's not like you can't win with this deck. Recon tab, it's fine. It's kind of just a little extension of your infantry tab with some extra vehicles like the Su-57, which is very solid. It's a great recon truck. The infantry tab, one of the main aspects of this division, of course. You have the Otsiokani, which are basically Strafniki for 30 points, but they have Disheartened. You get Streltsy LKM, which are basically better Gavardia. You have Descent, the Descent, they're Tanko Desaniki for all intents and purposes. So you have those guys. You have the Sapazi, which are really good Flamer squad. So yeah, just basically like it's essentially like upgrades on every Russian infantry. It's just like a straight upgrade from the Russians, except I would prefer Strafniki with no Disheartened. I do find the Disheartened really affects this unit because you're fighting at long range often, so like they don't hold up for very long and have to fall back. But the tank tab is basically T-34 spam. There's some T-70s in there, and there's different models of the T-34, but it's all T-34 spam. The support tab, nothing very exciting here. A couple Maxims and things. You do get the infantry gun there, and he's bringing the commander along with some supply. The AT tab, nothing heavy, and that's one of the issues with the division. You can struggle a bit with heavy armor. It's not that you can't, and it's not like it's like a brick wall, but it's not always easy to kill a head like an IS-2 or a King Tiger or even like a Panther or something can be an issue. You only have 45 mils, the Su-76, the Zis-3, and an Su-85 card. So it's nothing. I mean, I think you can get more Su-85s, I believe, but he doesn't have them here. The AA tab, solid, 37 mils, 85 mils. It's basically a Soviet AA tab. The Arty tab, also nothing phenomenal. The 122s are fine when you mass them, but they're nothing impressive straight up. But they do give you some 2K HE, which is really probably why he's bringing them. Su-76, nice and mobile. And the air tab, another draw of the division. Lots of IL-2s. This is an IL-2 spam deck, and it does it very well. You get the clusters and the bombers, and then he's got the Yak-1B. On the other side, Panzerdivision Tatra, a division I was actually just looking at again. This division is pretty good. It doesn't get played a ton these days, but it is quite good. It has, of course, once again, its weaknesses, but this one can definitely hit pretty hard. The recon tab, pretty solid. You get SPW 222s, SPW 231s, and the Panzer 3M card, so lots of light armor there, which is always great. Your infantry tab is mostly spam. You get Volkssturm, you get Landschützen, Ost, so you get 2 cards of those. I mean, you could just spam for days with this division. I think you get Ersatz too if you wanted them, but I don't see why you would. What do we have here? We have 36 plus 18, so what, 54 disheartened infantry here. That only costs 15 points. That's kind of nuts. Leader, Sturm Pioneer here. Then we have the SS Sturm Grenadier, which is a nice double MG42 with MP44 unit. And then Pioneer MG26, which is actually better because the MG26 is on Mac rifle, which means it fires in CQC, and then he has 1 card of Panzergrens. So yeah, prepare for the ultimate spam. Then the tank tab, a really weird mix of stuff. You get Panzer 3, Panzer 38T, which the Panzer 38T is awesome at 20 points. You get Stug 3, and then he's got the Tiger card. I believe there's a Panther card in there too, and I want to say there's like one other medium tank card, maybe like a Stug card, but I'm not 100% sure. The support tab, pretty darn good. You get Feldjägers, which are snipers, IG-18, Stug 3Es, and then MG-42s, which are all good stuff. Then the AT tab, phenomenal. I mean, this AT tab is awesome. You get Panzerschrecks, the PaK 177, 47 mil, which is really good. You pack 40 like you remember, then you get 2 cards of Jagd Panzer 4s and the Hetzer 38T. So this is just great mobile AT. AA tab, definitely one of the issues with the division. You only have a Flak Verling and an 88 card, so not a lot to work with. Arty tab, pretty good. You get the Czech 105s, which are really good. And then you get some Werframens. I think there's some other like regular arty in there too. And then the air tab, nothing phenomenal. Bad fighter, BF 109. But then he's trying out the ME 410. I'm really interested to see, because I take the DO 217, which is slower and has higher resilience. But I want to see how that. I hope he gets to use that ME 410. Well, we are off here, folks. Sorry, I'm sick with something. It's not horrible, but if you hear me clearing my throat, I do apologize. It's constantly tickling. So we see a pretty hard push here from Mr. Ghosty. Mr. Ghosty over here, Paradise Grief of Resentment. I think that's spelled wrong. Resentment? I feel like there's only one S in resentment. I could be wrong. I don't quote myself to be the most phenomenal speller. But anyway, and then Israeli noob is Stardekk. Focke-Wulf, 58, flying around, getting some nice information here. These are only, what, 10 points? 20. Yeah. Bad resilience, pretty slow. No pushes up north or anything, although it looks like these Panzer 38T is going to look for something a little cheeky to do. The usual meeting of the powers here in the center. Panzerdivision Tatra, an interesting choice for this map. I don't feel like any Axis division is that great on this map, because Shermans and T-34s and stuff are just better at these close ranges. But this division, I guess, has the Panzer 38Ts and Panzer 3s, and the Panzer 3s are one of the better weapons for the Axis on this map. Feldjäger get caught out. They're trying to get away from this M3A1, which does have the 50 cal. No push here from Mr. Ghosty for this flag. Very abnormal, actually. It's usually almost like a freebie. JU-87 coming in, looking for a Streltsy LKM. Let's check these guys out really quick. Really good. 9 SVTs, 2 DB-28s, and a PTRD. This is kind of what you always wanted, what you always want Gavardi and Strelky to be. Or Strelky DP and Gavardi DP to be. What was that? Did it lose sight? I guess? It's really weird. Stug 3E in. This does have some good heat on it. 100 millimeters of penetration there. Now my question is it insta-kill? It is not. It's not an insta-kill. Jagdpanzer IV, though, this is a brick wall. And that's one of the issues with First Polish, is this kind of stuff is really hard to kill. Heavy armor, this Jagdpanzer IV, which is not technically heavy armor, but its actual armor value is at 130 millimeters of armor. That's pretty heavy. That's as much as a Panther. So a tricky little push here from Ghosty, picking up a 1311 with this flag. Very abnormal to see that, and it's paying off for him right now. 37 mil now in to stop all this air spam. Spam is a strong word, but the air play here from Stardekk. He's been getting a lot of value out of that so far. SPW-231 should be able to stop this M3A1 annoyance. Or the Panzer 38T might do it as well. It did find it. Love these things. They're so good. For 20 freaking points, you get 15 rounds a minute on a half-decently penetrating gun. 1,000 meters of range, good accuracy. I mean, this thing is great. Although this Su-57 can definitely punish. Volkstern get out in time. Panzer 38T in range of the Su-57, I think. Nope, just kidding. He's going after some infantry here. So, we do see a little push going on here with the Panzers. Oh, there's a big force here. A really significant force. Here's this SS Sturmgrenadier, double MG42, 8 MP44s. I do wonder if the new first SS Panzer is going to have those guys, because they mentioned a unit like this. I don't know if it's going to be the Tatra one. There's a couple variants of Sturmgrenadiers in the game, so I do wonder which one it'll be. Su-57 goes down to the Panzer III. I feel like the Su-57 should have had the advantage there, but nope, goes down. I mean, triple star does do a lot. You get that triple veterancy and things, they just function so well. So now 1411 from Mr. Ghosty, capturing this flag in the town as well. Making good progress in the center. Stardekk currently on the back foot. Both players on Maverick, which means no income advantage at any point in this. Interested to see what the play here is from Stardekk. Ghosty's got Streltsy LKM here just chilling out. And we do see some CQC units prepped to push. They don't see the Panzer 38T, I think. He might have seen him with the Su-57, or he might have seen him driving in. That would be my only guess. Because the way he's playing it is that he knows they're there. That's what it feels like. Panzer 38T can't do much against his Su-57 at range. Does take a penetration, but is still alive. SPW trying to stay out of line of sight. This thing does have 1,500 meter range. Yes, it does. Jagdpanzer IV coming in to try to clear that out. These are fantastic. I love Su-57s. They're so good. Like, just such a solid unit for, what is it, 35 points? Is that what it is? 40 points. I feel like some of them are 35. Am I having a moment? Probably having a moment. So we see a cheeky 45 mil getting in position here, but it doesn't look like it got on target in time. But the SBW-231 did spot it, and for some reason it hasn't fired yet. Now it's moving. Got out of range. And the 45 mil is failing to get anything. And now the Sturm Grenadier should be able to kill that off pretty easily. The T-34 is going to be a bit of an issue. These T-34Es do have 90 millimeters of armor. So the 70 millimeters of penetration on this Panzer, the 38T is not going to do the job. I mean, it could at close range, but it's probably going to die first. So again, remember, there's always a caveat of it can't. It's not supposed to pen, but it can. ME-410 coming in. Okay, it was doing a lot of damage, but the 37 mil was able to push it off. I mean, it's a very fast plane, so it'll get out in plenty of time. That is the bonus of the 410. It's extremely fast. Now, this little poke up here from Stardekk might find a flag. Ju-87 does get its bombs off, but Mr. Ghosty on the micro hops his descents out in time. Down south, the push is happening. T-34 taking a pen from the Stug 3. One Panzer 38T down. Will the T-34 go down? Miss from the Stug. Oof. That is always so frustrating. But it is at max range, so it's not terribly surprising. And now it does go down, though. That's huge. But now tons of armor pouring in here from Ghosty. SBW-222 suffering from some hill pressure here. No crap there. And now this PTRD of the Streltsy should be able to finish that up. Ooh. This half-track getting caught out. Killing those M3A1s is super helpful because these are so obnoxious to deal with. And down the 222 goes with nothing to show for it. The Panzer IV trying to box out this outer area of the town. Stug 3 versus T-34. T-34 took damage earlier and gets an armor crack and goes down. So go Stug 3. Freaking 35 points on this thing. Doing some work. And up north, Stardekk has successfully grabbed a flag here. Su-57s, of course, applying no pressure to the front line. But it's still 13-11 Ghosty. He's getting a little bit of a ticket lead here. But this attack down south is pretty significant. And yes, Ghosty has a lot coming in, but I'm not sure if he's determined the entire scope of this push. All right, Panzer 3 in position. Stardekk did turn off the APCR already. Again, why can't we have an automatic APCR off? And hill pression once again, because that's not bullcrap at all. Will Stardekk notice is the question. Stug 3 looks like it's going to go down to this 45 mil. 45 mil is just... Oh, these things are so good. They just are. Su-76, once that gets involved, it's a definite dead for this tank. Oh, wow. Stug 3 finally goes down. Panzer 3 still chilling out, trying to get up on the hill. Is it on target now? There we go. Now it's on the hill. Stardekk did notice, captures his flag, but still 13-11 for Ghosty. Sturm Pioneer trying to take on these Descent. That's pretty tough. Although, easy solution, just keep sending more infantry in. Tatra's solution to most infantry problems is spam more infantry. All right, Stug 3 versus double T-34. Not a great fight, unless the 38T can do some nasty work. Get a gun jam. That's an option, too. But the Stug 3 aimed at the gun-jammed T-34. Oops. Driver knockout. Stug misses. Bounces again. I mean, this is technically what a Stug's supposed to do, is bounce T-34, and down it goes. Wow, what a horrible interaction there for Mr. Ghosty. Still on a 13-11, though. His position in the town just so strong. Panzer IV is still here. Every time that Stardekk moves this Panzer IV, Ghosty takes advantage and pops out somewhere. These 231s, of course, not good for this situation. Volksturm trying to get in. They will get absolutely smacked by this Descent. IL-2 in. These bombing strikes starting to do their damage. IL-3 goes down. Panzer 38T chilling out, waiting for a target. T-70s can definitely take out that Panzer 38T quite well. Stug 3 in a pretty good position, too, although it's really close. Infantry were pushed out. It's still 13-11. Panzer 4 now getting in a little bit more aggressively. Getting a little tired of these things in here. Looks like he should be able to take out the 45 mil here. Down it goes. Here comes the whole blob. These guys, they have the APCR. So with the APCR at this close, this was a ballsy play by Stardekk. Not going to lie. I don't agree with this overall. Yep, and this is what I kind of expected to have happen. Yeah, you can't get that close with your Panzer 4. He had, like, I know it was really frustrating that he couldn't get those units, but like even over here would have been better. I mean, he's got plenty of Panzer 4s, but still. We're now into B phase, so both players now getting all of their beautiful income. As that Volkssturm did get absolutely wiped by this descent. Double Focke-Wulf 58, and it looks like the AA died to what? I honestly don't see any weapon that could have killed it. Wow, that ME410. Okay, this thing's pretty good. Maybe I should be using this instead of the DO. Ju-87 getting value here. Taking on Otsio Kani. I can't believe he fell back the 410 so fast. He had more ammo in it, I think. Yeah, it's definitely not out of ammo. What killed this AA? Did it get caught out by a tank or something? It's right there, but I have no idea what could have killed it. Did the ME410 just, like, fly at it? I don't see any sort of... There's definitely no mortars in the deck. There's a Werf Ramen. Su-57 doing some work over here as well. Pioneer MG-26 driving past the buildings with the flag. I think he was just checking to see if this bubble had stuff in it, I guess. Position down south, pretty well consolidated, but both players deciding to get relaxed and dug in there. Here comes the 37 mils, double now, because the air power is starting to make a difference, but Stardek's still on the back foot here. Okay, there is a 105, but it just came in. Right? Yeah, it only just arrived, so I have no idea what killed it there. Wow, that Pioneer had no chance. He didn't even shoot. What? Why is this thing, like, indomitable? SPW takes a hit. Pack 40 now on the hill. He's gotten that tired of this Su-57. Finally takes it out. These are so good. These K-35s are just phenomenal. They fire really fast. 8 rounds a minute. Like, that's their actual HE round. Usually that this is like the smoke, but that's really fast firing for this caliber. IL-2 bombing strikes, getting in there and doing the damage. No AA down south. ME-410 in, though, on fighter duty, and it will shoot this down. Like, there is no doubt about it. Absolutely crushes it. That's a good kill. Definitely needs to get those out of the sky. This thing is, I mean, it's really fast. Medium resilience. The DO-217 is slower with very good resilience, but definitely not this level of loadout. Part of the issue sometimes with these, though, is they're so fast, they can't actually effectively use their firepower. But it's unfortunately going to fly over the 37 mil. The Yak-1, will it catch it? The Yaks are pretty bad. It technically will not. That ME-410 has 580 kilometers an hour, and the Yak is 570, and that's why Yaks suck. Might get a free fighter out of this. If he loses that 410, that's going to suck, though. Oh, it did get out. IL-2 gets forced off. Yak smoking. Flak Verling, better move. The 105 already took out one of those 37 mils. God, these things are so good. Holy crap, that was so fast. Is there radio? There is. But wait, is it in range of that radio? I guess it is. SBO 231 doing some work. T-70 went down. The other one's under pressure now from the Panzer III, which did kill it even using APCR. So the southern push developing here for Stardekk. But Ghosty's still on a 1311. We have 5 minutes left here in B phase. This Panzer IV died here? What did that? The Su-85s, maybe? That'd be the only thing that would make sense. Can't imagine what else would have gotten at it. I mean, Stardekk needs to clear this out so bad. It's like just a constant plead for no reason. SBO 231 finding the half track there. Will get at least a couple shots off, but it's not... Oh, it does finish it. Okay. A whole lot of reinforcements coming, so now this flag is probably out of reach for the time being. Unless a lot more stuff comes in. 37 mil here. Stardekk, I assume, will be firing at it. Ju-87 does get its bombs off and finally kills that freaking Tanko. So now we're back to a 12-12, but Ghosty has gotten a nice little ticket lead here. Poor Landshutsen. They don't deserve this. Or maybe they do. Who knows? Already coming in, that 37 mil trying to get away. Ooh, Sturm Pioneer goes insta-down to the Su-76s, which just wasted some APCR on him. Too bad you can't automatically turn it off. Eugen. You see a big push up north as Ghosty sends a push. A lot of reinforcements, see a Tiger in. Although I'm not sure what his plan with this Tiger is. Is it to push over from the flank here? Down south, infantry getting pushed off easily. Tanks went down to the Stug 3. This thing an absolute house. And again, this is the issue with First Polish. It's just a lot of times you just struggle with Axis medium tanks and heavy tanks for sure. And it's not a very fun experience. There, the Streltsy finally gets spotted. Zis 3 coming in for that Stug. One-on-one, the Zis 3 wins, but this guy should not be able to pen this. And the Stug 3 goes down to one shot to the Zis 3. Was obviously very weakened already. Reinforcements in, but getting caught out by the T-34 and the Otsiokani here in the Streltsy and the Su-57. So nothing going right there. Hetzer coming in. I love Hetzers. I don't know, something about them. They just look so fun. They're just like little like dinky like AT tanks that are actually really good. Although I never feel like they perform as well as their stat card implies they should. Because they have 105 millimeters of armor. You know, they got the Pack 40 gun on them. And I just feel like so much stuff pens these guys that has no business penning them. Like Shermans, I feel like beat these guys all the time, and I don't understand why. They should have very little chance of winning. Pioneer's trying to get in a range here. Like this Su-57 is 110, right? I think it's 110, 15. 115 millimeters of penetration. I feel like it's going to easily pen this thing, even though it should struggle. Finally back to a 12-12 with the flag down south here captured, and I mean, basically just the recapture of this. The town is quieted down. It's Panzergren with its little push getting shut down here. Tiger moving to get into a position to help here, I would assume. I mean, obviously a 12-12 favors Mr. Ghosty here. The southern position's got a lot of stuff, but it's not a lot of good stuff. It's a nearly dead Sturm Pioneer, almost, you know, severely weakened, disheartened troops. And that's a Sturm Grenadier that's in the Green Woods, which is not where you want them. Some Panzers that are pretty heavily damaged. No more Stug 3. I do feel like a lack of medium tanks can really hurt Tatra. It's kind of annoying not to have many. I mean, the AT tanks kind of fill that role, but they don't do it to the same. You know, they're not the same. Tiger getting a freebie shot on the Su-57. Doesn't look like Ghosty has noticed. Feldjäger, and you see like the Otsiokani are losing to this 5-man Feldjäger squad. I mean the Feldjäger actually with their MP44s are pretty good, but they do get surrendered. That's my issue. I find Otsiokani to be very underperforming. Like they're significantly worse than a Strafniki. For some reason, the disheartened on them feels worse than a lot of other disheartened units. Probably because you're spending 30 points on them. Panzer 3 can't finish off that T-34, and all of a sudden the southern position for Stardekk looking very dangerous here. Sapperzy's Rocks now in. They're basically just a Sapperzy Rocks, which is a very good unit. It's very good. Pack 37 flying in. Will it unload in time? It will. Does this guy? No, it's just AP shells at 90 millimeters of penetration, which for a T-34 is perfect. See, getting some pens here. How much damage does it do? 5, so it only takes 2 pens. Ooh, some side armor showing there. That's going to do it. There it is. Can't show that side armor. Panzer 3's in, doing some T-34 hunting. And down it goes. So light armor starting to fight back a little bit here. 12-12. We're now into C phase, though, so neither player with many points now, which, of course, then favors Ghosty, who has the ticket lead currently. 85 mil. Looks like it's going after that Tiger. And misses the easy side shot. Oof. What is the pen on this thing? 145. So it can definitely still beat this Tiger up. The Pack 40 helping, though. Could be tough. So it looks like the 37 mil died to the arty, so I'm surprised we haven't seen more air attack again. Oh, the 85 mils are in, I guess. And look at this line of armor. So Ghosty clearly had some points saved up from Maverick. But the Southern flag recaptured back to a 13-11. I will say Tatra is one of the few divisions I don't play balanced. I don't think it really has the long game at all. The lack of AA is really painful. Your arty is good, but not deep. Your tank tab's good, again, but not deep. Like, it runs out pretty quick. Ju-87 should not have a chance to do this bombing strike. Yeah. 85 mils are not very good, but they're definitely not that bad. Panzer 3 goes down. Crew killed on the Su-85 and another T-34 down. But there goes the Panzer 3. Hetzer in the back doing some work. With lines of sight I can't see. So a bunch of armor dead, but I mean, there's all kinds of fresh stuff coming in. This is what's great about First Polish. You just have like infinite medium and light armor crap to deal with. You just can pour stuff in. And your infantry are pound for pound very good. They're kind of what I always want Russian infantry to be. So Stardekk beating a full retreat here. We don't see this often where a player actually just takes their units and backs them up a while. It looks like he's about to lose a battery for basically nothing. Panzer 3 is going to show total side armor in his T-34 that he hasn't spotted yet. And it doesn't look like he will. Just kidding. T-34 doesn't see the Panzer 3, I guess. Oh, the IG-18 is here to spot for it. And there we go. And down it goes. Wow. Battery feed, I was about to say, is that an attack move after that thing? Can the Flakverling finish this Yak 1B off? The problem is it has no veterancy, so. Loader knockout on the bounce of the Su-85 APCR. Now a turret stuck. Oh. Basically disables the Tiger. SPW goes down. Wow. Su-85 doing the work for once. This thing is usually a letdown, but here it finally succeeds. This is a good push, but it's not getting back these Sapazee rocks. Zis 3 trying to get involved, try to steal the kill. Whoa, the Tiger actually got a shot off, but down it goes. Oof. That hurts. 88 going after the IL-2, which is going after the Sturm Grenadier over here. And it will get through. 88 letting down again. The Pioneer Fear, unfortunately, the last one's still here. 88 misses the transport. Oh, that hurts. And now these Sapazee rocks. Oh, no. There's no stopping them once they get in there. There is not any CQC in this Tatra deck that can deal with this. Pioneer Fear instantly dropped. Panzer 3 trying to get around. We see a Werframen in. Easy kills on the tanks. Only if it can land. Takes out one. Doesn't take out the others, though. If it would have killed 3, that would have been pretty good. Already in on the Flakverling with the Su-76 is going to get the kill. Ouch. Now there's no AA here for Stardekk in the center. Although up north, his push is succeeding somehow? The Sapazee Mox must have shown themselves like on the edge of the woods. There's no way they win otherwise. Yeah, I don't know what he does about this. I'll be honest. A Werframen strike. That would be my guess. Otherwise, I'm not 100% sure if there's anything in the Tatra deck that can beat this in the woods. Kind of sad we haven't seen the ME410 anymore. I feel like if it did a straight gun run on the 85 mil, it might get through. This 85 died, actually. And now the north, I mean, cracked open here by Stardekk. As he pours in, here it comes. Here comes the good old Tatra spam. As a Hetzer is trying to blow through here. Ju-87 is not going to make it. Looks like Stardekk's looking for an easy flag right here. He's certainly not getting an easy flag here, that's for sure. So Ju-87 might go down here. Can the Hetzer spot this? It can. It's got the APCR off. Good job on Stardekk. One down. I mean, each one of these killed is a huge deal. Now it unloads. It does only have one MG40. It's a 42, right? Yeah, this one actually is an MG42. Most tanks have an MG34. So technically it is better. Already going after that 85 mil. Now that 105 has been putting in the work. Notice there's not a ton of AA around because of that only. These Sapperty rocks actually got caught off here. Really nice play from Stardekk, just like letting him go deep. Ghosty getting a little too aggressive now. Now he's caught in a bubble. Tiger, the second and only other one, now in on the hill. If he kills his 37 mil, the airplay might be back on the table here. Half-track going to get into this flag, and now suddenly Stardekk's on a 14-10 with 25 minutes remaining. ME410 back in. Yay! Oh my goodness. It got insta-pinned and then surrendered. Nice. 37 mil is here, though. So the 410 will get forced off. Will it die? I mean, he's flying right over it. He might. 37 mils. I mean, it is pinned down a little, too. No. This could go either way. I think he's going to die, but I think because I said that, now he won't. Yep. See? Told you. I don't know. Some of those ME410s are fun. I really like them. So a huge force, and this is what Tatra can do. It can just like apparate an entire force of units like in a moment because everything's so spammable. You got the Panzer 38Ts, all your infantry, of course. Panzer 3s are pretty spammable. You got these Stug 3Es in there too. I mean, it's just like a blob division. 15-9 for Stardekk all of a sudden. Really impressive turnaround here. These Sapperty Rock, there's only 2 left now, and they're cut off in here. The Panzer 3 did go down to the Zis 3. This Tiger doing some work here on the hill. The half-track did die. Stardekk got a little too aggressive. He could have tried to hide it in between these buildings. Now the Panzergrens are out in the open. The Zis 3 shouldn't have much of a chance here. The Tiger's a bit distracted, though, going for targets in the town. Werframen strike here in the middle. He's trying to take out these Su-85s, which are truthfully the most dangerous things in terms of killing his armor. One down. Looks like the other's going to go... No. And, oh, what a strike. Werframen gets a lot of value here. Tiger might actually take out this T-34. I want Tigers to be better. They just fire too darn slow. And they miss too often on their first shot. So the slow rate of fire just, like, absolutely kills them. It makes them so bad. I don't know. It just feels like compared to what historically the Tiger was supposed to be able to do, Tigers in this game feel very underwhelming. And I already know people are going to go in the comments and tell me how Tigers were in reality total crap. And that's fine. I mean, that might be true. But I don't know. Many things I have read imply that the Tiger was something that was generally feared on both fronts of the war. Both the Western and Eastern front. But in this game, they're just, like, terribly underwhelming. Hetzer... Oh, I thought it was... I mean, it could have definitely won this. Oh, the 85 mil. Yeah, maybe not. 105 going after it, though. No radio in range, but Stardekk on a solid 14-10 right now. Sapperzy catch out this Feldjäger. That hurts. That definitely hurts. And now Ghosty sensing some weakness down south and trying to take advantage of it. Tiger, like, tanking for, like, 4 separate units. The T-34, then the 2 Zis 3s, and poking at all these machine guns. He's doing a lot of work. But up north is fully captured here by Stardekk as he starts to work his way back into the town. And the issue is here, it's First Polish's infantry are expensive. Like, there's nothing super cheap about them, with 25 points being the cheapest thing they got. While on the other hand, we're dealing with 15-point spam out of Tatra in near infinitum. As the ammo tries to reload the legendary Werframen here. Not a big fan of Werframen personally. Their short range of only 2,200 meters makes them a little difficult at times to get the most use out of. But 59 currently. Certainly, like, not as good as the 300 mil Nebelwerfer, which can, like, fire across the map, basically. Ooh, gets a cheeky Molotov off there. 85 mil still alive. Tiger, I can't believe it hasn't suffered from hill pression yet, I'll be honest with you. And now the southern push making a lot of progress. Needs to unload these Panzergrens. Problem is, like, they're already sort of pinned. Oh, he reloaded them to try. Yeah, okay, I see why he did that now. Now if he gets back in, they'll just die. So, yeah, not much to do here. IG-18 awkwardly can't hit any of them. Weird. Is there no more Panzer 38Ts or Panzer 3s left? There very well may not be. A lot of Panzer 3s died. It looks like one of the Su-76s died. Because I could have sworn there were two. Maybe the Hetzer saw it through the buildings. So, Stardekk's successful push here getting pushed back. But now his loss of the south re-putting us back at a 12-12 with Ghosty still in the lead. This is still anybody's game. Although, truthfully, at this point, one of them might run out of stuff before the other. Tiger E getting hit by the Su-85 APCR. Misses again in a key moment here. See, and it's just this, like, painfully slow reload time. It really sucks. And I don't know what you do to buff the time. Maybe make it a little more accurate? But that's so out of line with every other tank in the game. I don't know. Would it be unreasonable to make it 45% accuracy? I don't think it would make that big of a difference. I really don't. But I could be wrong. Again, being a bit biased here. But I think they nerfed the Tiger's armor, didn't they? I don't feel like T-3045s could take on the Tiger at over 1,000 meter range effectively. But in this game, they definitely do. Hetzer finally in a position to do some reinforcement road cutting off, but here comes an IL-2 to spoil that parade. Gets a penetration. Bombing strike in. How damaged is it? Not that damaged, apparently. I don't think Stardekk has any more armor. Because the most logical thing to call in here would be a tank. Although he definitely has Hetzers left. Come on. He called in one here. He had the one up here. He's got more Hetzers. He has 6 of them. I can call in one Hetzer here and block this off and actually be able to get back to this flag with infantry unit in this building. Right? Seems logical to me. Per usual. What do I know? So a Werfraum strike coming here, it will actually end up doing damage. But if it lands poorly, it could do almost nothing. I mean, Panzergren should win this, but now the second sap, is he going to ruin that? ME410 coming in now. But he left, so he's not going to see anymore. Oh, no, the Focke-Wulf's still here. Goes for the finishing blow successfully in the Sappersy. Good kill there. 37 mil is going to force it off now, though. Wow, actually recaptures both the flags in the town now. Very nice. Can't believe this SBW-222 is alive in here. Another Hetzer in, finding the reinforcing T-34s coming into the town. Will it get a kill or will it just miss? Oh. What? Oh, out of range. That's why. I was really confused. Misses again. Will it get that next shot off? No. 222 does dodge out in time. Stardekk back to a 13-11, but he needs something armored down here. That. Yo, okay, so he did have Panzer 3 left. Werfraum and strike. Is it going for this? That'd be pretty good. Might actually get some infantry kills too. Looks like it. It's barely reloaded. Oh, that ended up being so good. Oh my god, that was so dirty. That was so dirty, and the 85 goes down to the Hetzers. Oh no, is he gonna get the surrender? No. This Chelsea is not. It's not pinned. Volkssturm don't get out in time. Another little poke shot. What is he doing? He's just like single rocket firing everything. Ah, that's so dirty. That's such a good play. My watch is telling me it's time to stand. I'm literally standing this entire match. I have a standing desk now. Oh, IL-2 gets a nice cluster off. Down the Hetzer goes. Ouch. Don't want to be losing those. Panzer 3 finally in. Spots the T-70. Definitely want to kill that off. But the infantry are in this town, and he's probably not getting that back. But he can definitely get this flag for sure. Down it goes. Bounces that. Now the Streltsy are forced to fall back as the Panzerdivision recaptures this flag and gives Stardekk another 13-11. 14-10 now, but a very tenuous one at that. Another Hetzer coming in. Tiger moving forward. I mean, every time the Tiger moves forward, it's more dangerous. I mean, there's a lot of Landshützen now, but he had 36 of them. I don't feel like we've seen 36 Landshützen. We've seen a lot, but 36 of them? I just feel like Stardekk still has the capability of spamming some stuff. At only 15 points, he can still call them, like, what, 5 at a time? Yeah. Back to a 12-12 with the flag in the town lost, and now we see the church tower captured. The 105 is out of ammo. He needs to bring some in because it was doing a lot of work. There's no AA here in the center. Actually, there's no AA anywhere. And that actually could spell disaster for Stardekk. Yep. There it is. The recon here in the church tower already paying off dividends. ME410, though, doing a very nice job on the AA here, taking out another IL-2, but losing the Werferabend definitely hurts. It was doing a lot of work. Oh no, the Tiger getting caught in between here, doesn't know where to turn. Getting penned by a ZIS-3. Oh. What a nice play here from Ghosty, finding this moment. 45 mil goes down to the Panzerdivision. ME410 needs to do a lot of work, honestly. Ooh, can't finish off that Su-76. They are good. Now, there's no AA from Ghosty either, except down south here, this 37 mil, which the ME410 looks like it will fly over, but it's on the hill, so it might not get a shot off. Tiger goes down. The pincer of all of that different stuff, just too much for it. And now the town falling back into Ghosty's hands. Hetzer in the back lines, but I'm not sure what it's going to do back here. It's going to find this Maxim and might be able to get the kill there and capture this flag for Stardekk, but Ghosty back on a 13-11. This is still anybody's game. 12 minutes left here. 410 coming around for another run on that Su-76. How is he seeing this? Just one of these infantry? Down it goes. Nice kill there. Ultio Carney are forced to unload way outside the town. And here comes the air spam. ME410 hitting the arty piece here. JU-87 coming in for a big bombing run in the recon. And those are full health. That's going to hurt. There we go. Nice bombing run there. But this hill position, definitely a problem. 37 mil finally getting involved down here. ZIS-3 spotted, though. Now, this thing puts out the damage, but the green cover definitely helps a lot. So one ME410 is forced off. The other one looks like it's about to be. Nope. T-34 goes down to the Hetzer. Landshützen spam. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Flag up north capture. Back to a 12-12. My goodness gracious. This is back and forth. What a game. ME410 coming in for that ZIS-3. I don't think it sees it anymore. No, it probably does. Nope, it doesn't. It's just ground attacking. And it might die now to the 37 mil flying directly over it. Oh yeah, ouch, ouch. Nope, just kidding. 37 mil lost sight of it. Poor Landshützen, he's trying. IL-2 gonna catch out this Hetzer for free. Oh, he gets out just in time! Wow! What a play there. What a backup for Stardekk. Perfectly timed. 12-12 though, only 10 minutes remaining. Time is running out here. And Stardekk surrenders. Oh, man! Oh, come on. He could have fought to the bitter end on that one. 36-42, 37-70. What a great game between these two top-tier players. Yeah, wow. Su-57 doing a lot of work. Su-76s, Su-85 here. Su-85 again. Sapper-Z. T-34. On the other side, Shug 3E did some work. ME-410, that thing was actually pretty fun. 105, lots of work there. Whoa, Werferabend, look at you go. Very nice. I mean, it was a great game. I mean, it highlights the issue with Tatra. It's just not a deep deck. It does run out of stuff. And I think my guess is that Stardekk was just out of pushing stuff. Like, he really didn't have any tanks left, so he couldn't fight the T-34s anymore. So I'm guessing he just ran out of stuff. That would be my guess. Because he had 10 minutes and he wasn't that far behind in tickets. So I'm going to guess the deck ran dry. But if you guys enjoyed that, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and consider checking out that Patreon down below. Thank you to all who have or are currently supporting me. It really means a lot and helps me out a ton. Thanks a bunch, guys, and have a fantastic day.